Paisley and I decided that we wanted to do a really nice, affordable makeup video today. So I figured I would pull my favorite product from every single affordable category and put that on my face today, and we'll see what kind of look we come up with. Say hello. Say hello. We'll see you in a minute. This was surprisingly easy for me, so I'm so excited to share with you my #1 drugstore / affordable makeup in every category. Starting with eyeshadow primer, my very favorite. This goes for drugstore and high-end. It's the Milani eyeshadow primer, and this has just been the best with all of my different eyeshadows. So I just take a very small amount, about this much, between both fingers, and I apply it on my lids. The next step in my routine is under eye corrector, and my favorite is the Pixi by Petra under eye corrector. It comes in this little pot, and I really like the shade of this, and I like the consistency of it. And so I just get some on a concealer brush and I apply it under my eyes. I feel like it does a really good job canceling out. You can see from one eye to the next how effective this particular shade is. A bonus for me is that I don't feel like it adds too much thickness or cakiness under the eyes, which would actually make me look more mature, more aged than I am. My very favorite primer, drugstore or high-end, is the NYX. This is the Plump Right Back, and it is a gel texture and it has electrolytes in it. It's very moisturizing, just looks like a clear gel, just like this. I just take this between my fingers and I rub it particularly in the T-zone, in the center of my face, where your makeup tends to wear off quickest from touching your face or from eating, things like that. So what I like about this is that it is gripping, but it's not sticky. The stickier primers, particularly the e.l.f. primers, to me, they're just uncomfortable on my face. And this gel feels almost like an emollient gel. It's a very moisturizing feeling. It dries very quickly, and I cannot recommend this enough. This is my favorite out of both affordable and high-end primers. Next in my routine is concealer. I'm already dropping things, and I love the Flower Beauty concealer. So this is the Get Real Serum Concealer from Flower Beauty. This looks a lot like the Huda Beauty concealer, which I have not tried. So this is what the doe foot looks like on this. It's vanilla. So I just take a dot under each eye. You may not be able to cover all of the dark circles, but you're not going to add years to your under eyes by making them crease and making them look cakey. And because this is a serum concealer, it also feels nourishing and moisturizing. I feel like I'm getting a good medium coverage, and combined with the color corrector that I put under my eyes, this is my favorite combination to go to. So my favorite foundation, actually this was pretty easy, and this came out this past year. This is the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation. It's the Illuminance line. And I tried this once and I really fell in love with it. My shade is 209. So let me put some here on my finger. I'm just using one pump of this. So this is a little more of a glowy foundation, and I love the way it looks on my face. I am going to use, I think I want to use my Anisa brush today. This is an Anisa foundation brush. I love the way that this blends into the skin. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. I like this shade for me, particularly in the winter. I also like the finish of this. It's not too dewy, so it doesn't emphasize any texture, pores, anything like that. At the same time, I feel like it gives me a very healthy glow, and it goes on top of the makeup primer really, really well. I just love the way that this makes my skin look. There is a new Revlon tinted serum. I'm going to be reviewing that along with the new Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and I'll be comparing it next to this Illuminance foundation, so stay tuned for that review. So just that quickly, I got that completely blended into the skin. I love the finish that it gives. The next category is either cream or liquid or stick bronzer. My favorite is the e.l.f. bronzers. I have the Luminous and the regular putty bronzer. So I'm just going to be using a firm Zoeva brush for this. So I have the lightest shade. This is cool enough, as you can see, that it can be used as a contour. So I just put it right here in the hollows of my cheeks, blend it back up towards my temples. And then I usually apply the matte bronzer to my forehead, but it's on the floor somewhere. We'll just use the Luminous bronzer today on my forehead. All right, so we are bronzed and we're ready for my favorite cream slash liquid slash stick blush. No surprises here. Again, it's the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blushes. I have every single one of them in the regular putty line and in the Luminous line. Today I'm going to be using the shade Maui. This is, I think, one of the most popular colors because it's so neutral and it goes with so many things. I think this is more suited for light skin tones. And I absolutely love these e.l.f. blushes and bronzers. For loose powder, I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow finishing powder. This has a soft, sheer pink tint to it. And this is a silky powder. It is very light, so I prefer to put this under my eyes. It sets them, but it does not look drying under my eyes. My favorite pressed powder since, I would say, the mid to late 1990s is the L'Oreal True Match pressed powder. Mine is in 4. That's my shade. It's a neutral shade. So I just like to take a fluffy brush and just brush this all over my face. And I don't know if it's just, this is what I'm used to or what the deal is, but this is my favorite powder. As far as powder bronzer, I'm going to go with, again, the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzers. And mine is in the shade 300 Light Medium. Again, it comes in a compact, and this particular color is really good for my cool tone skin. It's not too orangey, and I love to set my cream bronzers with this. I feel like this warms up my face so well. It blends really easy. It is not patchy. It is buildable, and I love this bronzer. Favorite blush, Essence The Blush. If I lost all of my blushes in my collection and I had to start replacing them, the first place I would start is with Essence. These are only $3.49, but they last a long time. They go on evenly. They come in 4 very universally flattering colors. They're just pretty much a matte finish. And they're just a basic workhorse blush. And I love them so, so much. And the fact that they're so affordable, again, just really seals my love for these. Highlighter, Essence. And this is the Pure Nude Highlighter. And this has been around for a long time. People absolutely love this highlighter for good reason. It's not shimmery, it's not glittery. It just provides a beautiful glow on your face. And again, this is under $5. Just an amazing product. This would be the first highlighter I would purchase if I lost all of my highlighters. As far as clear brow gel, my favorite is the e.l.f. This has two sides to it, so you're getting all of this product on two sides for, I think they went up from $3 to $4. And so I comb this through my brows and let this sit for a few minutes to get ready for all of my brow products. As far as lips goes, my favorite lip liners are the NYX lip liners, and these are the Professional Makeup lip liners, and mine is in Sand Beige. The color is, whatever the color of the container is the color of the liner. And this is a retractable liner. It's comfortable, it's creamy. These come in a lot of different nice neutral shades. And I also feel like they last pretty well throughout the day. If you eat, you may need to reapply, but for the most part, I feel like they're very long lasting. My favorite lipsticks are the Milani lipsticks, the Color Fetishes. I have every shade of both formulas of this except for like the very darkest, which is almost black. Let's see what this one is. This one is the shade Passion. I wanted a little more of a fall winter look today. These smell good. They go on smoothly. They're a matte finish. They last really well and they don't feel drying. That's why they're my favorite drugstore / affordable lipstick. My favorite lip gloss, the Lifter Glosses from Maybelline. This is 003 Moon. These smell amazing. This is what the doe foot looks like. Very pretty. They're not sticky. They're not annoying. They're comfortable to wear. And I just think the Maybelline just has the best formula out there. So for eyebrows, my favorite eyebrows products are the e.l.f. eyebrow line. Now they have the waterproof. And this is in the shade Blonde. And I have the regular ones. You can get, in the regular formula, you can get 2 for $5. They come with a spoolie on one end, a lot of product. This waterproof version is $4 for one of them. This applies very easily. My eyebrows are pretty much white. I have a good volume of eyebrows, but they're so light that I just have to kind of color them in. And this glides on really easy over my skin. It gives me an even distribution of the color on my eyebrows. What a difference some eyebrows make. And also the e.l.f. Tinted Wow Brow Gel. I love this stuff. Nikki LaRose, who is a celebrity makeup artist, this is her favorite tinted eyebrow gel, and it's been mine for a very long time. I could easily get rid of every other eyebrow product in my collection and just use these e.l.f. products. That's how good they are. As far as eyeshadows, I feel like the drugstore has been trying to catch up a little bit on formulas. As far as a cream eyeshadow, I like these Revlon Color Stay cream eyeshadows, particularly the shade Caramel. Very pretty. So I'm just going to take a firm brush, this one, Morphe and Ariel, And I'm just going to apply this as a base color for my eyeshadow palette, just so you can see it gives a nice light wash of color. This is a great one and done shadow. You can build it up or you can keep it super, super light. It has just the teeniest, tiniest little bit of shimmer. It's very, very subtle. So if you're not one that likes to wear really flashy looks, but it makes you feel good to kind of look in the mirror throughout the day and see a little shimmer, then you'll like these Revlon cream eyeshadows. So for powder eyeshadows, I thought about going with the e.l.f. because obviously they're $3 and they're just iconic. They're good quality. But I have to say that in 2022, the CoverGirl Clean Color eyeshadow palettes really impressed me. This is a very warm shade. And I think that these are more expensive, but you get so much more product, and it really is very, very good quality. So I'm going to apply this today, and we're just going to go with a nice light daily look. I'm going into this color first, and I'm going to very gently start applying this. These are high pigment colors, so you don't have to really dig into the palette to get product. You can see that this is going on really evenly. Nice, right from the get-go. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush and go into this deeper shade right here and apply this on my outer lid. I'm going to take a very small brush now and go into this color and go underneath my eye. I'm now going to wipe this original brush off, and I'm going to take a combination of my bronzer and my blush, and I'm just going to kind of blend out up here. It brings the color from my cheeks up into my eyes, and not only does it help to blend this darker, more harsh eyeshadow out, but it makes my look more monochromatic, more cohesive. I love to bring my bronzer and my blush into my eye looks. So my favorite eyeliner is going to be the e.l.f. eyeshadow sticks. So you can use this as an eyeshadow or you can use it as an eyeliner. And I just love these sticks because I can go into the waterline with this. It stays all day. And also I can go to my upper eyelid here, and it gives you enough time to smudge this out. If you want to as well, you can just take your angled brush, go into it like this, and apply your eyeliner that way. So I have so many shades of these e.l.f. I recently went through my e.l.f. collection. I did a whole video sharing my e.l.f. collection. So if you're interested in that, you can see all the different other shades that I have. My favorite mascara is the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is the original L'Oreal Voluminous. This has been my favorite mascara for 20 to 30 years. I will never be without this. This is another one of those products I could do without all the other mascaras in my collection and just keep this one. As far as setting spray goes, the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I need to get another one. Uh-oh, that's partly blocked. I'm just going to use that, what's sprayed on my forehead. get it on my sponge and blend out my face. I've really enjoyed pulling out some of my little treasures today and sharing them. It reminds me that we don't always need to go for the new and the now. Sometimes playing with the makeup we love can be so satisfying. And I'm glad that I did this today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The next video is going to be new stuff. We're going to do new drugstore makeup and do a try on, and I'll give you some detailed descriptions. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a good day.